Hey, so this is a bit crazy. It's our first time posting here. It's probably the first time you can see the faces behind our brand, but here we are. It's currently 2:30 p.m. We are on our way to Sardinia in Italy for our first ever international business trip. We have no idea how this is gonna go, but we'll bring you guys along for the ride.
We still have some couple of hours before boarding our plane, so we're gonna go shopping, head to the lounge, and then we'll talk about our plans for the trip to Sardinia when we arrive in Italy.
See ya.
She and I fucked my ex, got unsexy, red in a V. No, she'll get in her feelings if I put on some R&B. If I put on Gen
Is it time lapse? I will put more to time lapse.
Yeah, so the dress looks good. Is it possible to change? Hey everyone, it's day 2 here in Sardinia. We are at the Airbnb. It's a bit clouded today outside, so we figured this was a good time to tell you a bit about our brand and what we are doing here in Sardinia.
So how did we get here? Back in 2023, me and my business partner Diego started posting fashion content on our TikTok page called Aphids.
Over the summer, we had about 300,000 followers, and in August of 2023, we decided to try dropshipping. We started out dropshipping men's bracelets and jewelry, and it actually went pretty well, so we stuck to it for about 6 or 7 months until April or May of 2024. And that's when we decided we wanted to create something more, so we started our own brand, which is now Dima Jewels.
So after dropshipping for like 6-7 months, we had saved up 10k in our business account. We then took all the money and went all in on creating the Dima Jewels brand.
And ever since then, we have just been reinvesting, scaling, and putting all our focus into growing our brand. What exactly are we doing here in Sardinia? We're here to shoot some ads for our new summer collection, do a lot of photo shoots in general, because back in Bergen the weather is so bad, so we never get good lighting to shoot the ads we want. So that's basically why we're here. But today the weather is really grey, so there's not going to be any photo shoots today. But maybe tomorrow we'll rent a car, drive out to some beaches, and then take a couple of photo shoots there. When we first started our brand a couple of years ago, we had no idea how to run a business, how to run a jewelry brand at all. We didn't know how to take photos, we didn't have a camera, nothing. Of course, when we first started, it was just me and Mats, a 2-man team. Now, over the year and a half that we've had our brand, we've grown to a couple of more members that are still back in Bergen. Our first year of having the brand, we had a 3PL or third-party logistics company in the United States because most of our sales were from the US. Only a couple of months ago, we opened our second warehouse, which has now become the main warehouse for our brand back in Bergen in Norway, where we ship and pack and do the logistics parts for all EU orders ourselves. And even though we are about 2 years old now as a brand, or soon to be 2 years old, we are still very much a startup. We are figuring things out as we go. This is kind of the reason why we wanted to come on here and try to document a bit of the process. Or But still, from 2.5 years ago, when we knew nothing about running a brand or a business or anything, I would never thought that we would be in Sardinia on our first business trip in 2.5 years. So that's crazy. I just bought myself a new blazer. Now we're going to Paul and Shark. I think Mats wants to see if they have a couple of vests he's been looking at. Unfortunately, they didn't have the vest Mats was looking for, so we didn't get anything there. Now we're going to hit another shop. There's a pair of loafers that he's had his eye on since we got here, so we'll see if they have them in his size.
Five top from a bitch that work at corporate sales. Chinchilla, Ushanka, we skiing out at Courchevel. Breaking news, they try to kill him, but the boy prevails. I leave for tour and my niggas fucking go to jail.
How does it feel to drop 430 euros on one pair of shoes?
Knowing they gon' sell another Citizen Kane, they think they Orson Welles. Walking Chanel, they like, how the fuck you need more Chanel?
We are now on the road. We're on our way to Capriccioli Beach. That will be the first stop of the day. We're going to do a quick photo shoot. We'll see you there.
Just like double alone. Stay down with me or let me go. Swap the whip out just like clothes. Inspire me to whip up the flow. She with me, she down like the bros. Holding me down like the chosen. Early in the morning, go. Late up at night, go. Just be precise. Got a pack for the flight. All I took was a Nina. I show up in a Beamer.
We have now done the photo shoot at the beach and we're on our way to Porto Servo, where there's gonna be like this annual rally race thing with a lot of classic cars. So we're going to be filming a little bit of that and yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Jealousy, open you off slow. Carefully, we will come through.
We have arrived at Porto Servo and now we're walking down to the stage down at the docks where all the cars are. Arriving at the stage here in Porto Servo. Someone asked Mats to do a photo shoot of their car. He's really getting into it. Get this water, bro. We just talked to someone and found out that the race is not until tomorrow. Today it's just exhibition of the cars. So we're going to head back to the car and probably drive back to Olbia where our Airbnb is located. I wanted to talk a bit about the mindset change when you're going to start or you want to try to run a brand. When me and Mats first started, we kind of thought that we had a lot of followers on TikTok, that we would just skyrocket and our sales would skyrocket. In reality, it's not like that at all. Things grow slowly. For example, we ran into a couple of big roadblocks when we first started. The biggest one is probably the first year of the establishment of our legitimate business, and we were really late on the annual tax return. Like we were 2 weeks past the deadline, so we kind of panicked and hired this accountant firm to do the annual report for us. The issue was they would charge the monthly fee for the past year for all the months that we already had been operated without an accountant. We had to pay $5,000 in accountant fee to them. And that was like, at the time, it was probably over half of what we had in our business account. And there was a time where we were like close to giving up. But then in November of 2023, that's when like the tables turned for us, when people started to do their Christmas shopping. And all of a sudden, the conversion rate for our brand just tripled or 4x'd in a couple of weeks. And we almost couldn't keep up with the demand and shipping and the logistics of it. But that's when we realized like this thing has potential. We just need to give it our all. We're following this guy. Helvete! Lukt. Checking in here from Frankfurt Airport in Germany. We were so exhausted the last couple of days, we didn't really record much. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Like the video if you wanted to see us post more content like this and document our journey. So, see you guys.